Mr. Charles, good morning this morning.
Good morning, sir.
It's a new day, and it's been long we hear your voice on this our
my brother,
channel.
the country don't dabaru.
Country don't dabaru,
I tell you.
but we thank God we are still alive and we are moving freely.
We bless God.
Not like Israelites and then the Hamas in Palestine.
Yeah.
As the force continue, and now Israel has killed over 1,002 Palestinian citizens. Do you see this coming to an end anytime soon?
Let's pray. The Bible said that in Psalm 122 verse 6 that we should pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Are you getting me? So we are praying for the peace of Israel. Nigeria, let's pray that this should not amount to what we call the Third World War. Because I am very, very much happy that it's not a religious fight. Remember, if you can defeat Israelites 100 in number, almost 75% of them are Muslims, right? The Palestinians and the Gaza where they are fighting, the people they are fighting against are nothing but Muslim people too. So let's pray that it doesn't escalate to another Third World War. But I am hoping and I'm praying that the EU should be able to foster a lasting peace between these two different countries that are having issues. They should not go there and put more salt on the injuries of most of these, both the Palestinians and Palestinians and the Israelites, because we are tired of every day you see me already. What do you hear? This person is dead. They kill this person here. They kill this person here. So we are no more happy. So that is what they call the end war, the end of the world. The world is coming to an end. So we should pray that this issue not exceed the level it is now. So I am not happy for reading the comments of whatever that is happening now. Nobody will hear that a single soul. If you cannot provide, if you cannot give life, don't take anyone. So I am not very, very much happy with whatever that is going on in Israel. So but my prayer is that God should come so that there is going to be peace in the land of Israel.
So also the Israelites have sworn that anybody that is helping or will help, even if it's by giving aid to Hamas in Palestine, they will strike them also.
They said it so. They said so. That was what they said.
But we are calling for peace.
We are just calling for peace.
If they don't accept something good,
yes,
amenities, food substance to Palestine, how will the peace prevail?
That is what I'm saying. The EU, the only thing we are praying for, dialogue should be the lasting solution within everything. So they should go and dialogue so that there is going to be a lasting peace between the two parties, the two different countries. But we are not very, very happy. We are not even happy with what is going on because they are mere human beings like us. So peace should reign in the land of Israel and the Palestinians themselves. But I'm very, very much happy today that it's not a religious war. It's something that is more or less like this is what I may call territorial war, not a religious war, because almost 75% of Israelites, like I said earlier, are Muslims. And the Palestinians here are also what? Muslims. So what are they fighting for? We don't know. But that boundary issues, this is the problem we are having there. The EU should be able to foster a lasting peace based on dialogue between the two different countries.
Okay, so thank you for that. So coming down to Nigeria here, the APC, we know they won't sit down and just look at Atiku. Now they are now coming up with Atiku's saying there is a forgery in his WAEC certificate.
I want you to understand the difference between forgery and what I may call omission of names. Atiku said the name Sadiq was found in his secondary school certificate, Sadiq Abubakar, that he has sworn an affidavit to correct such name to Atiku Abubakar. So there's always difference between forgery and the word forgery and the omission of name. I remember when I finished my youth service, in 2015, 2016. My name was wrongly spelled. I sat there at Abuja. My name was wrongly spelled, and I got a job in one of the oil companies there in Port Harcourt. So I was working. So instead of Omeyeodi, that's my surname, Onyodi. They have to say Oyedi. So I have to be traveling. It took me like 2 years before everything was, they will ratify everything on my name. So there's only difference between Atiku's case and the that of Tinubu. But I am telling people, do not always throw stone in a glass house, because it will still come back to you. Are you getting me? But what we are saying in essence is that Atiku, I have said it time with that number. Yes, you are fighting a just cause. Part of the fundamental human rights is what you are fighting for. But forget about it. Let them go, let them rule and continue with order. Go and strategize on the next coming election, so that by that time, if you have seen different loopholes and the different processes that is not doing well working for you, you will be able to do what? To wake up and do it very well. But the problem we are having in this country, this man is saying it's forgery. Atiku has gone for what I may call, he has indemnified and got affidavit. Thank God this is a series of Oba. We have a lot of women doing affidavit here. So a change of name has been uttered.
Okay, so thank you for that. Lastly, sir, David Omayi said, I will flush enemy within the ministry out and send them to ICPC.
That is a welcome development.
Will he be able to do that? These are also the people that brought him in.
The same people that brought him in, the same people he knows much more about. Let me tell you what is going on now. The senators, there was a sitting yesterday. They said the excessiveness of foreign currency to this country is becoming much more alarming than our local currency here.
Don't they know before?
Now I want to say something here. They know because they are the corporates. Most of their money is being paid in dollars. Most of their side chicks they have in different places, they pay them in dollars. Most of the company they brought into Nigeria, they pay them in dollars. So meaning that our Nigerian currency have lost its social value and importance. Now, you are talking about Devuma, he knows them. Forget the fact that they were the ones that brought him in. He knows where they are, he knows where he can flush them out, he knows where to get them from. So they are the people in government. Forget the fact that they were the people that brought him in. They know themselves. Forget the fact that this is APC, this is PDP. They are almost the same members of the same company. They work together. So they know themselves. So for him to have said that he's going to flush them out of the ministry, I think he knows the bad airs, he knows the bad people within the ministry. So I believe for him to have said that, he must have been working very, very orderly to see that he flush them very well. And I'm very, very much happy with that statement.
All right, sir. So thank you, sir. So that's all I have for you today, sir. So good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning.
Welcome to the
Good morning, top news.
So we're happy to have you today.
Thank you for having me.
Because we are all enjoying Nigeria now.
Are you sure?
Yes. So on the Hamas and Israelite fight, the Israelis are not ready to relent as they continue to bring down the Hamas in Palestine. Over 950 deaths so far, and they are not relenting. And also, they have pledged that any country that wants to help or give aid to Palestine will also be part of their enemy.
I think Israel have the right to defend herself, and I think the Hamas, the Islamic group from Palestinian, brought a steady crisis, and I think the Gaza Strip of Gaza, that allow Hamas to use their country as a base to attack Israel will live the consequence of the action. And what is clear, Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, have said that this is the beginning. That they are going to identify all the fighters of the Hamas and take them out. And what is clear again,
that you cannot ask Israel not to defend itself. It's quite unfortunate that we are having monumental loss of lives and property. Yes, property, you can recover it because it's built by human, you can build another one. But when it comes to life, life is sacrosanct. As human, we don't want to take life. So any life that is lost has been lost permanently. If you look at Israel is just a country about 9 point something million people. So to lose almost 1,000 persons, it means so much to Israel. So to that extent, you cannot ask Israel not to fight back or protect our people. So I think Israel, after being satisfied that they have decimated Hamas to the point that they will not come back and attack, that is what we are likely to do to the facility of Gaza City.
All right, so thank you for that. So coming down to Nigeria, sir, the APC have not want to fight back, considering Atiku has taken their principal to court on the certificate issue, and now they are also saying the Atiku also forged his wife certificate during his time.
I think what is important is anybody that has any vital information as to all the area they feel I think forge is a village of communities. They should stop, it should not end in the realm of speculation. Atiku have come out to the village to say yes. So this is part of my name. I saw that that if anyone knows that there's anything incriminating and they have access to it in a typical record, I think the person should
Okay, as we all know, don't throw stone in a building built with glass. So one of your coherent too may be there.
Okay, those living in glass houses should not throw stone.
Yeah. All right, sir. So I will flush the enemy within the ministry and also send them to ICPC. That's David Umahi. That's David Umahi. So David Umahi said, I will flush the bad eggs in the ministry and also send them to the ICPC. As we all know, David Umahi is now the current Minister for Works. Yes, so he said he's going to flush out the bad eggs. How is he going to do this? How is he going to implement it? These are also the people that brought him in. And don't let us forget, Festus Kayemot is a Minister for Work before him. Will he be able to do that? Labour State. Okay. Yes, currently is Minister of Aviation. So how will he be able to implement this?
The way you look like someone that there were allegations when you were the governor of how the flogging of so the government denied that at that time. Recently, there were issues where they had to lock out all the civil servants in the Ministry of Works who came late to work. At the point, they started protesting against it and came out of it. I'm not saying if anybody is doing what is wrong, it's not following the extra laws according to the rule of engagement as a civil servant, that person should not get to that. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to go by what sanitary the ministry, you should ensure that he play by the law. To play by the law, it will be law to follow due process and to some process.
So thank you for that, sir. So lastly, federal government airline to pay compensation for delayed and cancel of flights. As we all know, the aviation ministry is something very bad currently. So a friend of mine have an experience with an airline where he's meant to leave his flight to take off by 2, but it was delayed to 6.
But the issue is, if your action as a government, as a ministry, as an institution, even as a private sector, cause someone else damage, it's not out of place to pay damages. Don't forget that even as an individual, you have right to approach the court according to the to seek redress if you have suffered damages as a result of action or somebody better to control their environment. So if the government say yes, because of what you suffer as a result of flight cancellation, you are paying some compensation. I think it's the right step in the right direction.
All right, sir. So thank you, sir. So that's all I have for you today, sir. It's a pleasure having you today. So that's all from Mr. Matthew. If you are just joining our station, please subscribe, like and share our video. So like and share our video, and don't forget to click on the bell button as we'll be giving you updates every day on the people's view. So thank you again. Tune in to Top View News tomorrow and get the updates in Nigeria and the world as a whole. Thank you for today. See you again tomorrow.